This is the TEDActive 2013 mobile project, sponsored by our friends at Intel. We're considering what the future of mobile technology looks like. The current climate of mobile technology is pretty sweet. Our devices are really neat. They do a lot of things. Sometimes we have more than one device, but they're devices. And the truth of the matter is those devices are really just a way to get a personalized connection to our context, to our content, and to our world. In some circumstances, those connections can be unhealthy and unsustainable. How long can we go on making a device for every single person, multiple devices, with millions of people coming online every day, buying devices that are nearly instantly obsolete? Sometimes it feels like we're a little bit more bound to the devices than we are to our context and to our data. How do we reconsider this model? A new mobile future is a really difficult concept to think about, primarily because what we have right now is pretty nice. Our devices do some amazing things. They let us connect with our data in ways that we never have been able to in the past. They provide an intensely personal experience on a very cool device that's ours. It's one that we carry around with us. But is that experience really dependent on a device? What if the future of mobile were not so device dependent? It wasn't about a smartphone, but a dumb screen. Our project is considering a scenario that really already exists, but it's a paradigm shift. It's a chance to envision a future that's not necessarily so device dependent, or at least the personal device. Instead, it's an opportunity for us to say our context is important, our data is important, our content is important, and what we really want is a continuity of experience. I want to show up to a screen, I want to make a digital handshake, and when I walk away from that screen, I wanted to forget that I was ever there. The model that we're considering is a user-initiated interaction with any dumb screen. Wherever I am, I want my data to show up here. And I want to be able to call the shot on what here actually is. The digital handshakes can take place by biometrics, or even by chips on rings, jewelry, Legos, anything that the user defines as something that they want to carry around, to identify themselves to a machine, to allow the machine to bring them their context, bring them their data. In this scenario, here is defined more by me than it is by my mobile device. It's defined by the context that I want to appear where I am. It's my here. I'm here. And I want my data to be here too. The concept isn't foreign at all. As a matter of fact, some of you already use it right now. You get into your car, and your key fob may be what determines where the position of your seat is, or even the presets on your radio. You see, the toughest question we had to ask ourselves was not whether or not this is possible. It was, are we willing to consider a future where our mobile experience is not necessarily tied to a few devices, but is more centered around a traveling context, a user-defined here.